Welcome back to another episode of Top Shelf Unboxed. Today we have another trio of sabers. That's right, we're doing things in threes instead of twos. Today is a special weather edition of a saber unboxing. Today we have three sabers that are weathered. I, for one, really truly love weathered sabers. I think it looks worn, it looks in universe. We all know Star Wars as being dark and grungy and dirty, which is what separated it apart from all the Trek stuff. But let's dive into the three sabers we have. The first one up we have is going to be one of my favorites. This is probably one of my top three, actually. It's Kestis Weathered. This is the Kestis saber from Jedi Survivor. You notice the palm on the bottom. This one I love the emitter of this saber. The emitter is just such a great design. There's really nice details. The weathering is really cool. The grip, you can really grip this saber. You really want to squeeze it, but it doesn't slip out the hand. I love that it's all silver. The first edition of Cal is obviously all black. It's rubberized. This is a saber modeled after the Kestis saber from Jedi Survivor. Here's your emitter button, and here's your font selection button. I like how these are placed on this saber. Second one we have up is new to the Star Wars family. This is a new character that was introduced in Ahsoka. This is the Baylan lightsaber. And the reason I selected this one to be one of the weathered sabers that we unbox is it's just beautiful. It feels very medieval. It feels like it's a two-hand saber. You can really wrap your hands around. It's very sturdy and durable. It almost feels like an Imperial or an Old Republic building, just with the silhouette of the saber, how it kind of tapers here on the sides and then tapers on the front. You can see how it's just, I don't know. I just love the way the saber looks. There's nice little details. Not sure if these are just to be, little ports. Obviously every saber is different. The emitter is really cool. It almost feels just like a building or some kind of piece. The grip just feels like coils, but it really feels good in the hand. Even though it's just coils on the grip, I think, it really gives really good grip. The weathering is beautiful on this saber. I love how everything's in the actual crevices where dirt and grime would get in. And let's talk about the pommel, because this pommel is very different. I love the indentions, but the cool thing is it kind of balances off with a nice brass or gold end on the bottom. And it really looks just sick. I really, really enjoy the design of this saber. And obviously we know that the red of this saber has a slight orange hue. And even some of the saber moves that Baylan had in the show were very unique and very original. And I think this saber matches the character almost perfectly. Our button is here, turn on our saber. I think it's just a single button saber, but we'll figure that out when we turn it on. Last but not least, drum roll please. This one is very special. It is very nostalgic, or what we call a legacy saber. This one comes from Theory Sabers in this premium box, as do all of these. These were just out in the bags because we already had them. But this one just came in and it's in a box. Yes, it's a Sith-inspired box. All right, so under the box, let's see what's inside. Once we lift our lid, we have some nice, beautiful details made with care, or handled with care. Kyber crystal inside, and elegant weapon for a civilized age. Really nice details on these boxes. Probably the best saber box you're gonna get. I prefer them over hard cases, just FYI. I think this feels more in environment. Maybe there's a way we can label them on the side or something, so I know which sabers I need to get out of the boxes if I want to use them. Comes with 2 stickers on the inside. Comes with your display stand custom box that matches the packaging. Really nice design here. Then you have your really nice user guide. This is probably one of the best user guides out there. Very elegantly designed, really simple to use. And there's even a QR code on here if you need more support. Takes you straight to the support section of the website, which the support section of their website has lots of videos and lots of tutorials. I really think they thought that through really well. The toolkit comes in a nice custom box as well. This is gonna have your blade plug and a few extra pieces and your battery charger for Luke. And then we have a few other accessories here too that come with this Luke saber. There's actually some extra pieces to put into the top when your blade's out, if your blade plugged, but you also have extra pieces to make it just look really nice when it's on display. But let's get to the actual hilt itself, this weathered hilt. This hilt is just extremely classic, a beautiful saber, straight from Tatooine. It is Luke's lightsaber, even though he didn't really have this, but he did have some Tatooine, yeah. This is a weathered Luke Return of the Jedi lightsaber, and this thing, whew, this is nice. I've seen a lot of Luke lightsabers. I've seen the different variations of Luke. There's the ROTJ, there's the Luke Episode 6, it's a shiny chrome finish, but this weathered one really is, in my opinion, the best one I've seen. This classic design is just always going to be a lightsaber design that sticks with us. This one really is just going to be an amazing classic design. I love the pommel design on this. The buttons are here, but actually, so this is where you would switch up on the Disney versions of these sabers. You would switch up here, but on the Theory Saber versions, you want to press and hold your top button here to turn it on.
Power on.
And this is a really nice feature. These two lights on the edge, just simple and clean. They're bright enough. They're not too bright, but the detail is just really, really well done. There are some areas, like if I was aging it myself, get in some of the cracks and stuff, but I think obviously when you're producing sabers, it's hard to sit here and do like really micro details for every single one, unless you want to pay a premium price. The emitter is really nice and cool, and the pommel. Hopefully this has some good sound. I think it's going to have some good sound. Different pommel designs can really enhance the speakers, as we've seen with Obi Episode 1, and even I think Malgus had some really cool sounds. So let's get these bags out of here. Let's put these three next to each other. Let's move all this stuff out of the way. It's kind of hard to pick a favorite. Obviously, Luke's much shorter than the other two. He's a little short to be a stormtrooper, so hey, why not give him a short hilt? But with Baylan and Cal and Luke, it is very hard for me to pick a favorite between these three. But the weathering on all three of these is very nice. Again, I will say I prefer weathered sabers over the clean sabers, just because it feels lived in, it feels used, it feels abused. Hey, I probably killed some Jedi with this one. I probably killed some Sith with this one, right? Hey, basically almost killed my dad with this one, right? So I think these are all very nice weathered looks. There's even some nice patina, like some really nice, I just noticed on the Baylan, really nice, some browns in there too. It's not just, a black and a silver. There's actually some nice, just almost rustic look on top of that. It looks like dirt. That's a really nice touch. Let's turn the Luke Saber on, and let's see how it sounds. Let's turn our Luke Saber on. Have our effect change. So this is an SNV4 board, but I will even say the sound from this pommel is fantastic. It's really loud, and this one feels really good in the hand. It's not too wide. If you've ever had one of these sabers from the Magic Mouse saber place, you'll notice that this saber is much smaller in diameter and much easier to hold. I have the Obi Episode 3 saber from the Magic Mouse place, and it's just really, really, really wide and big and heavy and really hard to hold in your hand, but this really feels like an elegant weapon made for a civilized age. But this one and the other two are just great, great weathered sabers that I think any person that loves weathered sabers, check out the Theory Sabers. They're really beautifully done. The details are great. If you prefer weathered sabers, let us know in the comments. Whatever sabers you want to see next for us to unbox, please let us know in the comments. And until next time, please subscribe and like this video. We'll see you soon on the next unbox.